So in today's video, I got you guys with a 28 kill Rebirth Island win and my updated controller settings for Warzone. I got you guys with my dead zone settings, sensitivity settings, movement settings, everything you guys need to be cracked at Warzone, man. Before we get into today's gameplay, I do want to shout out these 3 people for commenting on my last video. If you guys would ever want to shout out in a future video, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go down below and comment your opinions of the video. Like I said, we dropped 28 kills in today's gameplay, and I got you guys with my updated controller settings. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the gameplay for y'all, man. Peace. No. 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 How is he not dead, bro? What? Did I just see somebody down there? Why is the bow a thing in solos, bro? That is so lame, actually. Imagine losing that. Bro, what is that mantle, bro? Why does it take 20 minutes for my gun to pull out? Jesus. You're not impressive, bro. Get the f out of my game. Get the f out of my game, kid. Pushing P. I am getting hard focused. You, sir, are horrible.
Resurgence will be gone soon. Enemy UAV active.
Why do you take my kill? Yeah, we send that. Yeah, we send that. Where the fuck is this guy, bro? We send that, baby! Little 28, turn me up. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Rebirth Island gameplay, man. If you did, make sure you leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into my settings for you guys. So first off, for any PC players, man, I'm going to start with my graphics settings for you guys. First off, we have display mode. You always want that to be full screen. Next up, we have our refresh rate, 144. My monitor is 144 hertz, so whatever hertz your monitor is, that's what your refresh rate needs to be. Render resolution, I keep this at 100. You don't really need to change that. Aspect ratio is automatic. For my custom frame rate limit, I keep it at 130. My monitor, like I said, is 144, but I just put it at 130 so that it doesn't dip. It just stays at a constant 130. For the rest, brightness is just 55, and everything else I believe is default. And you guys can feel free to pause the video and screenshot any of these settings that you need. Since I'm on PC, I do have a field of view setting, so my FOV is going to be 120. That's going to be the max FOV, and obviously that's going to be the best FOV if you're on PC. You want to be able to see the most out of the game. For ADS field of view, guys, make sure you have this on affected. This is going to make a big difference in visual recoil when you turn your FOV up. So if you're on PC, definitely make sure you have this on affected. Camera movement, I have least 50%. Camera movement is going to be like how much your screen shakes when you're running and sliding in Warzone. So obviously you're going to want this to be at least so your screen isn't shaking like crazy when you're in a gunfight. For my quality settings, I believe everything is on low except for particle quality, tessellation, and texture filters. These things don't really affect your FPS at all. That's why I have them up. And for streaming and texture, I just have these on low because it really doesn't make a difference. And down here I have cast spot shadows and cast sun shadows enabled. Make sure if you guys are on PC, you have both of these enabled, man. This is going to make your game look a lot better, and it's not going to like affect your FPS at all. So guys, make sure you have both of these enabled. Everything else I believe is off, low, or default. And again, feel free to pause if you guys need to. Interface, none of this has changed. This is all default. Audio, if you guys would want this, my master volume 40. Everything else is going to be default except for music. I just turned the music all the way down. And yeah, all of this stuff is just going to be default. Now for my controller settings, probably the main reason you guys clicked on this video. Before we dive into my controller settings, man, I want to let you guys know I do stream every day over at twitch.tv/sway. If you guys enjoy the gameplays and enjoy the videos, man, I would love to see you on Twitch. Come drop a follow. Say what's up in the chat, man. It's a fun time over on my streams. So input device, obviously controller. Button layout, tactical flipped. Now, a lot of you guys probably don't play this, but I switched to this about 2 months ago. And let me tell you, bro, this is like the biggest difference on Warzone. What it does, so when you play tactical flipped, instead of aiming and shooting with the triggers, you aim and shoot with the bumpers above the triggers. So what that does, the response time of your bumpers is a lot faster than your triggers. So you're going to get first shot off and your game is going to feel a lot more responsive. It might be a little weird to get used to like it was for me, but trust me, once you get it down, it is so much better than using the triggers. Next up, we have a default stick layout. Obviously, I don't play in vertical look, none of that stuff. My left and right stick dead zone is going to be 0.08 on both. Max input is 0.99. I'm pretty sure that's just default. My horizontal and vertical sensitivity is 16. I used to play 2020, but I feel like it was just making me miss more than I needed to. And I just put my sensitivity back down to 16, and it feels a lot better. So next up, we have ADS multiplier. I use a 0.68. It's just kind of a random number I came up with. I was just messing with it and found what felt best to me. So 0.68 is what I use. Custom sensitivity per zoom. I turn this off. Honestly, I feel like this just hurts your game more than anything. If your sensitivity is different for every type of scope, you're just going to be used to a bunch of different sensitivities and you're not going to feel like consistent with everything, I feel like. So I just turn that off because I feel like that just doesn't improve your game at all. Aim response curve type, I have dynamic. That's just the one I prefer. I feel like that's the best. I know a lot of people like linear, but to me, dynamic just gives me the best aim assist, I feel like. Controller vibration, I turn that off. If you still use controller vibration, bro, I don't know what to tell you, but that is terrible. Like, controller vibration does nothing for you, and it just makes you miss your shots. Like, when I'm playing, I don't want my controller shaking around every time I try to shoot somebody. So I just turn that off, personally. I think that is a horrible setting. Aim assist, I use standard. I just feel like that's the best aim assist. And also, guys, if you are on PC, man, make sure you have this setting enabled. Scale aim assist with FOV. This is going to make the aim assist and the FOV like coincide and be the same. So make sure you guys definitely have that on. For weapon mount movement exit, I have enabled. And this is another important setting right here. Especially if you guys snipe a lot like I do, the steady aim behavior. Having this on toggle makes it to where when you click your stick down, like if you're sniping and you want to hold your breath in the scope, you just have to click it in. You don't have to hold it down. And so it centers your scope a lot faster and a lot easier. So use reload behavior. I have contextual tap, so I can just like spam the tap button when I want to pick stuff up quickly. And then for slide behavior, also tap. This is going to help a lot with movement where you don't have to hold down to slide. You just tap, so you can like spam the tap and like slide cancel and stuff. So you definitely want this to be on tap. And for automatic tactical sprint, I do have this on just so I can like push the stick in and my character starts sprinting. I don't have to like click the stick down. That's a lot better for movement. If you guys don't use that, I highly recommend you do. And I believe that's going to be the end of my settings, man. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that, man. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.